Welcome to the Deep Dive. We pull the best insights from tons of sources so you don't have to. Today we're tackling something loads of people dream about, making it big on YouTube. But let's be real, for every viral sensation, there are, well, tons more stuck in what we're calling beginner hell. That really frustrating time, maybe the first 3 months or so, where you're putting in the work, hitting publish, but nothing much seems to happen, and you just feel like quitting.
Oh, that beginner hell is definitely real. I see it all the time. And a lot of creators think, okay, just be consistent, post more. But the data, especially from these channels making like $80,000 a month in 80 days,
Wow.
or another hitting 12K a month in like 1 month, it shows something else. It's not just consistency, it's doing the right things
Correct.
strategically.
Exactly.
So this deep dive, think of it as a blueprint, really. We're giving you those key tactical insights to get past that initial hump and actually see some progress.
Right. Our mission today is unpacking those tactics for you, helping you navigate those, let's face it, confusing early days on YouTube, moving beyond just post more videos to actually making strides. So let's dive in. Okay, first thing, let's challenge this idea that you need some totally revolutionary, never-before-seen concept. Our sources actually suggest something, well, kind of the opposite for getting started. It's more about looking around, isn't it?
That's a great point. Yeah, the power, especially early on, isn't always in being revolutionary. It's in careful observation, seeing what's already working.
And this seems especially true for these faceless channels. Can you explain that a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So a faceless channel is basically one where the creator isn't on camera.
Yeah.
They might use stock clips, animations, maybe just text and graphics,
Yeah.
a voiceover, think explainer videos, history stuff, compilations.
Gotcha.
And the strategy here is actively researching successful channels like that. Maybe even make a separate YouTube account just for watching them. See what the algorithm feeds you. Don't try to reinvent the wheel right away. I mean, we saw examples. One channel, 2 months old, making $10,000 a month.
10,000.
Another, just 1 month old, pulling in $67,000 a month from ad revenue.
67 grand
Yeah.
in a month. Faceless.
Yep. And another making $42,000 a month. No one recording themselves. It's not about like direct copying. It's data. See what people are watching, then add your own value or angle.
Okay, that makes sense. Reverse engineer what's already clicking with audiences.
Yeah.
So say you've got an idea based on that research. The next big challenge is, well, keeping people watching past the first few seconds, right? Those first moments are brutal.
Oh, absolutely critical. You lose people instantly. And one really practical tip from the sources is actually using AI tools to help craft your hook.
AI for hooks. Interesting. How does that work?
Well, there are specific prompts, like one called the Tragid prompt, apparently. You feed it your topic, your audience, and it helps generate hooks designed to spark curiosity or maybe hit a pain point, make a bold claim, something that makes viewers think, okay, I need to see this. It's not just fluff. A strong hook genuinely boosts performance. Tells YouTube, hey, people stick around for this.
Smart. Using tech to nail that crucial first impression. Okay, so great idea, killer hook.
Yeah.
But you're new. YouTube isn't exactly promoting you yet. How do you get those first eyeballs, especially if you're under, say, 10K subs? Where should you push the content outside of YouTube?
Right. You can't just wait for the algorithm to find you in the beginning. You got to be proactive.
Yeah.
One source mentioned a video where 61% of the traffic came from Instagram.
61% from Insta.
Yeah. But it's not just Instagram. Think about writing related blog posts on Medium. They can rank pretty well in Google search, then link back to your video.
Okay.
Or create Twitter threads summarizing key points, leading people to the full video. Even answering questions on places like Quora, Reddit, Answers.com. If your video solves a specific problem someone's asking about, link it. Provide value there.
Makes sense.
It's definitely a short-term push strategy, Just to get that initial momentum going, you won't need to do it forever.
This seems like a solid plan to get things moving. Now, speaking of momentum, a big thing I see stopping beginners is perfectionism. They spend ages on that first video. What did the research say about that?
Oh, this is huge. Look, when you're starting, you don't have the data points, you don't have a network, you probably haven't developed that YouTube taste yet. No team, no big budget, what do you have?
Speed. Momentum.
Exactly, momentum. Aggressive posting, maybe even daily at the start, is often the only way to learn fast enough. We saw this example of someone who spent 6 months building a whole team.
Wow, a team.
Yeah, directors, writers, editors, the whole 9 yards. But guess what? They made 0 videos in that time.
Ouch.
That's the trap. It's not about intentionally making bad videos, but your early stuff will likely be rough, and that's okay. Prioritizing speed means you get data faster, you learn faster. The goal isn't perfection on day one, it's learning by doing aggressively.
So embrace the bad early on, in a way. Not aiming for bad, but accepting it as part of the learning curve to get data. But aggressive posting sounds intense. Are there pitfalls there, like just churning out junk?
Good question. The real pitfall isn't making imperfect videos, it's making no videos because you're waiting for perfect. You avoid the drunk trap by focusing on iteration. Each video teaches you something.
Like rapid prototyping.
Exactly like that.
Wow.
Quality improves because you're doing it. You see what hooks work, what pacing keeps people engaged. But yeah, sometimes, even when you iterate, a video just flops. We've all been there. You think it's great, and crickets.
Ugh, yeah. That feeling sucks. You pour yourself into it and the algorithm just seems to shrug. What does that flop actually tell us, though? Is it just bad luck?
Well, the sources frame it differently. That failure is actually super valuable data. If a video panks, it's not random. It's a signal. Something needs to change. It's like failing forward. It tells you what not to do next time. The algorithm isn't being mean. It's reflecting audience response. Think of it as feedback, not rejection. Use that data, check the ego at the door. That's key for growth.
That's a much better way to look at it. Rejection becomes intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay, this leads to another big shift. Moving away from just chasing views and thinking more about revenue.
Yeah.
This is where it gets really interesting. You mentioned revenue per view, RPV.
Exactly, RPV. The goal, ultimately, should be maximizing your income even with, potentially, fewer views. Think about the difference. You've got some niches like, say, gaming, Minecraft, maybe certain types of entertainment or brain rot content, as one source put it. They can get millions of views.
Right.
Like one channel making $44K a month. But the RPV is often low. The audience might be younger, less likely to buy things, ads pay less, maybe it even gets demonetized easily.
Okay.
Then compare that to another channel making $15,000 a month with only 400 views per video.
Wait, 400 views, earning 15 grand.
They were selling a high-ticket product directly related to their niche content. The key is attracting an audience with buying intent, people looking to solve a specific problem or learn a specific skill. That drives RPV way up.
Quality over quantity of views. That makes a huge difference. And thinking about the platform itself, YouTube obviously wants people to stick around, right? Watch more ads. How does that help creators?
That's a crucial alignment. If you help YouTube achieve its goal-keeping viewers on the platform longer, they'll help you. How?
Right.
By promoting longer videos.
Longer. Like how long?
Ideally, the sources suggest like 1 to 2 hours.
Wow, that long.
Yeah, because longer watch time means more ads shown, more revenue for YouTube, and it competes better against, say, Netflix. So if your content keeps people glued, YouTube rewards that with more visibility.
Right.
And for the creator, longer videos mean more slots for ad breaks, obviously, but also way more opportunity to naturally weave in promotions for your own products or services. That boosts your income way beyond just the ads.
Right. Multiple revenue streams within one piece of content. So longer videos, high RPV.
Yeah.
It really matters who you're making these videos for, doesn't it? It's not just about the topic.
Totally strategic. And here's something fascinating. Targeting older audiences and audiences in what are called top-tier countries. Think UK, Australia, Germany, Switzerland, the UAE, US, Canada, New Zealand.
Why those specifically?
Higher disposable income, generally. Advertisers pay more to reach them, so your RPM, the revenue per 1,000 views, goes way up. CPMs are higher.
Makes sense.
We saw an example of a faceless channel about British nostalgia targeting older Brits. It got hundreds of thousands of views in just 3 weeks.
Nostalgia, interesting niche.
Yeah. Now, some go really specific, like targeting seniors over 60 with health advice. That works too. It's just an extreme example. But the principle holds. Find a niche that solves a problem for an audience advertisers value.
That targeting insight feels like a real game changer for earnings. And when you compare YouTube to other online businesses, like drop shipping, which sounds like a headache with ad costs and inventory.
Oh, the profit margins on YouTube can be insane. Think about it. A channel making, say, $1,000 a day purely from ad revenue might only be spending maybe $20 a day on tools or stock footage. That's like 98% profit.
Incredible.
But it's not just the margin, it's the flexibility. You can build a channel around almost anything you're passionate about. Prehistoric humans making 67Ks a month.
Seriously.
Yeah, American history, football, baseball. Seen examples crushing it. And the passive income potential. One source mentioned a video they made back in 2022. Costs $75 to make.
Okay.
It's still making thousands of dollars every single month. Total $31,000 so far from that one video. That's building a real long-term asset, not just chasing quick cash.
That is genuinely passive income, an investment that keeps paying. Okay, let's wrap things up. To really push past that beginner stage and keep growing, there are two final, maybe more advanced strategies.
Yeah.
Doubling down and stealing.
Yeah, stealing sounds bad, but it's strategic. So first, doubling down. If a video does even a little bit better than average for you, make another one like it, but with a twist.
Like a sequel.
Kind of. Or explore a subtopic from it. The thing is, probably 90% of the people watching the new one didn't see the first one. You're not really repeating yourself to your core audience. You're refining what works and reaching new people.
Okay, leverage success signals. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And the stealing.
Right. So instead of just looking at your direct competitors in your niche, look outside your niche. What hooks are working in totally unrelated areas? What video formats are grabbing attention in, say, finance or cooking or true crime?
Cross-pollination.
Exactly. Adapt those successful ideas from other niches to your own content. There are even newsletters like Creator Hooks that apparently share examples from different industries. It's about adapting proven frameworks, not just copying your neighbor. That's how you innovate without starting from absolute scratch.
That's a really smart way to find fresh angles.
Oh.
Okay, so let's bring it home. What does all this mean for you listening right now, wanting to escape that beginner hell? The big takeaway seems to be, it's not just about effort, it's about smart, strategic effort. Beginner hell is tough, no doubt. But these strategies, research, hooks, smart promotion, speed over perfection, using data, focusing on RPV, longer videos, targeting wisely, and then iterating and innovating, they really do give you a roadmap.
Absolutely. And look, that first $10,000 a month, that's probably going to be the hardest climb. But the potential reward, it's what some call the premium version of life.
Premium version of life.
Yeah, freedom, passive income, doing work you actually enjoy. Compare that to, high-stress jobs where you're chained to a desk. Imagine making great money talking about whatever you love, prehistoric humans, baseball history, doesn't matter.
That's the dream for many.
It is. So don't quit. Time's going to pass anyway, right? Think about the freedom, the impact you could have if you just apply these things and push through. Seriously, what's stopping you from starting or maybe restarting today with this approach?